Fresh Baked today, and something of a surprise, Disney just announced a new holiday event, a paid ticket event coming up for this Christmas season, Merriest Nites. And this is, as far as I can recall, the first time that Disney has ever done that here at Disneyland. We've had Mickey's Halloween Party, we've had Oogie Boogie Bash. Over at Walt Disney World, they've had the Very Merry Christmas Party, which was also a paid event. But up until now, all the Christmas events here at Disneyland were part of your general admission to the park. And I would say that this is something that quite a few Disneyland fans have been asking for years now. And the reason being, these events typically have unique, one-of-a-kind type itineraries that you can only get for those events and are outside the normal holiday season that you would see at Disneyland. Plus, as is in the case in this one, they're held after hours with limited attendance, which means you get pretty much free reign of the park. So what we'll be seeing in this first time ever Merriest Nites event at Disneyland, according to the Disney Parks blog, 6 separate themed parties throughout the park. And the party begins on Main Street with Mickey in a Victorian theme, along with Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy. Wow, that is unexpected, the Muppets. And I have to think, with the inclusion of the Victorian theme and the Muppets, they're probably going to go with the Christmas Carol theme, I'm guessing, because the Muppets have a Christmas Carol, Mickey's got a Christmas Carol, Victorian, seems reasonable. They'll be in a coach traveling down Main Street, performing Christmas carols and doing their usual Muppet antics. Expect chickens, according to the Disney Parks blog. Then in New Orleans Square, you can find Princess Tiana with a Bayou-inspired celebration. No details given, but it makes me think of the Mardi Gras event that they held a long time ago for the limited time magic event, which was great. So hopefully it's something like that. Then over in Frontierland, you've got Miguel from Coco, and he's going to host a dance-filled fiesta where I'm not sure, but I can imagine him maybe up on the balcony of the Golden Horseshoe, and then the dance event being held out in front. They've done that before, so that's something that I can imagine. And then 3 more hosted events throughout the park. You've got Lilo and Stitch in Adventureland, Buzz Lightyear in Tomorrowland, and an Elsa-led event in Fantasyland. No specifics were given yet, but we're going to find out more, I'm sure, in the coming weeks leading up to the event. So stay tuned to Fresh Bake on that. And then, of course, there's going to be the usual themed photo opportunities, specialty food, specialty drinks, which I would imagine, though, the food and drinks are probably going to be available for the whole season and to all guests, not just those at the party. They're going to want to sell those to everybody. Now, the update from Disney does say that this is going to be an after-hours event, although I'm not sure what that means yet, because they haven't given any hours, but I would imagine something like the After Dark events where they close the park and then guests are allowed in as opposed to commingling them. But the events page does state that guests can arrive as early as 5 p.m. And that's, by the way, you don't need a regular reservation for the park to do that. That's part of your paid admission to the event. But 5 p.m. suggests that maybe they might be closing the park a little early. We'll have to wait and see. I will say that there are no park hours listed as of yet for November or December, so we don't know yet what those park hours are going to be. Another thing that we'll be watching for. As for the dates, there won't be many, just 5. 5 total party dates. That's November 11th, November 16th, November 30th, December 7th, and December 9th. And that's it. Tickets go on sale starting September 14th. That's this coming Tuesday, and no earlier than 9 a.m. And that'll be on the Disneyland website. The announcement does say the Disneyland app as well, but anytime you go to try to buy something through the Disneyland app, it always redirects you to the Disneyland website. Might as well just start there. And that's pretty much all we know so far for now, but do stay tuned to Fresh Bake because we'll have more details come to you as they become available. But otherwise, what do you think? I'm very curious to see how something like this will resonate with the Disneyland guests. This is kind of new. But as I mentioned before, a lot of people have asked for this, especially considering Walt Disney World, Magic Kingdom has an event. They've had an event for years, and we have not. So it's kind of one of those, why do they get one and we don't situations. And the Oogie Boogie Bash has been very successful. People love that event. I love the event. It's done very well. Better than Boo Bash by most accounts from what I'm hearing. So can Disneyland do a Christmas party better than Walt Disney World? Let's get competitive about this, right? I kid, of course, but I do want to see them really pull this off very well. Although I wonder, I am a little bit hesitant to think that a Christmas party can generate the same kind of excitement and energy that the Halloween parties do, because they're just they have a different energy to go with them. For example, is what has been revealed so far enough to draw you in? because they haven't really given us any details yet, and we have to buy this ticket in 4 days. Is that enough for you to pay? We don't even know what the price is yet as well. But I can say personally that the Muppets, Charles Dickens' Christmas Carol Muppets on Main Street definitely has my attention, especially when you consider that Disney has not given the Muppets any love at all for I don't even know how long. So especially at Disneyland, we have not seen a Muppet in Disneyland ever. Have we ever seen a Muppet in Disneyland? I know DCA had the Muppet attraction there in Hollywood, but I don't think I've ever seen a Muppet at Disneyland. With that, I think I'm going. Will you be going? And if you want to go, what do you want to see at an event like this? What is a must-have for you? Let us know in the comments below. Meanwhile, be sure to follow us on Instagram at _FreshBaked, on Twitter at FreshBaked Disney, that's Fresh with Noe, and on TikTok at FreshBaked Disney. If you like our show and want to show your support, please do consider joining our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/freshbaked. And until next time, guys, we love you. Be safe out there. Be kind to one another. And Fresh Baked, and happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Bah humbug. Pick one of those.